You're not truly exhausted because the world is too loud. You're tired because of a silent dialogue in your mind, playing endlessly, and you're the only one listening to it. Overthinking isn't just a habit, it's a form of self-binding. When the mind clings to what hasn't happened and replays what's already gone. You may have heard, "Stop thinking, just let it go." But have you ever paused to ask, how do I let go? How do I silence a mind that's constantly screaming? Buddhism doesn't teach us to stop the thoughts. The Buddha taught observe them. See them like clouds drifting across the sky. No clinging, no pushing, no judgment. In the silence of meditation, you'll realize you are not your thoughts. You are the sky, vast where thoughts are simply passing clouds. This video doesn't give you a quick 3-minute hack to stop overthinking. It opens a quiet doorway, leading you back inward, where a gentle truth few speak about awaits. The mind doesn't need to be controlled. It simply needs to be seen with mindfulness, with compassion, and with stillness. In Buddhist teachings, no thought is inherently bad, not even overthinking. The problem isn't what you're thinking, but how you are living inside those thoughts. We don't suffer because we think. We suffer because we identify with our thoughts. We forget what is truly us and what is just the mind's passing voice. The Buddha said, "When the mind is at peace, everything is at peace. The mind is like water. Only when still can it reflect the moon." So, instead of trying to stop thinking, learn to sit quietly and observe your mind in motion, like sitting by a river. You don't need to stop the water. Just observe it flow. No entanglement, no judgment. Overthinking is not the enemy. It's a signal, a gentle bell telling you that you've wandered too far from the present and you need to return. Return to your breath. Return to your slow step. Return to the moment unfolding before you, one that has never hurt you, only waited to be seen. Awareness is not about achieving something grand. It's about knowing you are thinking without being swept away, knowing you are alive without being lost in what-ifs and fear. And when you practice enough, thoughts will still come, but you will no longer be a prisoner to them. When you begin to see thoughts as clouds, you'll stop trying to change the sky. You'll no longer feel the need to solve everything inside your head, because you realize the mind is only a part of you, not the whole of who you are. Some days, overthinking will return like a sudden rain. But instead of running or blaming yourself for being weak, you can simply sit and listen. Like an old wise friend, thoughts are back again. That's okay. I'm still here. I'm still breathing. Letting go doesn't mean not thinking. Letting go means no longer clinging to each thought as if it defines your worth or your destiny. The Buddha taught that everything that arises will also pass away, and that includes anxieties that once felt eternal. When you stop resisting every thought, you'll begin to feel the gentleness already present in the now, no longer needing to seek peace elsewhere, because true peace is found when you stop fighting with yourself, and that's the place where you truly begin to live. You don't need to stop thinking to find peace. You just need to stop being dragged by your thoughts. There's a real stillness beneath the noise in your mind, like a clear lake always there, just temporarily stirred. When you look at your thoughts with mindfulness, they stop ruling you. You become the witness, not the victim. And from there, something beautiful happens. You no longer need to control everything. You stop feeling pressured to solve it all right now. You begin to trust that this life doesn't need you to have all the answers. It only needs you to be present. It only needs you to breathe. Peace of mind doesn't come from a perfect world. It comes from knowing with or without thoughts, you are still worthy of peace. That is awakening. That is deep letting go, not because you've given up on the world, but because you've stopped resisting yourself. If this video touched something in you, stay a little longer. Take a few moments to listen to your breath. And if this message meant something to you, please leave a comment, share, or subscribe. Because perhaps, through your words, someone lost may find their light again. You're not alone on this path. We who were once swept away by thoughts are now learning to stay with ourselves. No rush, no pressure, just quietly living like a small light in the dark. Namo, Shakyamuni Buddha.